And welcome back. All right, so episode 6, we're going to get started here with the Lord of the Rings Survivor Simulation, checking in on the tribes. So far, no changes in either tribe. And we're going to the reward challenge where, believe it or not, the Baron tribe wins the
Just another day in the neighborhood,
like the
kid.
fifth straight challenge, something like that. We had an immunity. We had immunity first, and then we had a rewarded immunity, and then a rewarded immunity, and then a reward. This is the sixth challenge. This is the sixth
I
challenge in a row.
I would love to know their sit out rotation because it has to
Yeah,
be extensive at this point.
yeah. So they have I think it's 6 to 9. So they can sit out 3 people. So you sit out Bronwyn, Frodo for sure, and then Disa or Arwen. You take turns like you know sitting people out
Yeah,
because you probably sit out you would sit out somebody who's better in the reward challenge so they can play in the immunity challenge, right?
yeah,
So either way, they have complete control right now, and until we have a swap, it's going to be just trouble for the Durin tribe.
yeah,
Um,
100%.
Arwen and Disa do bond slightly, which is good for the original Durin tribe because she was from the original Durin tribe. And then Boromir coming back from that meltdown is impressing the team. So good for
There
him.
we go. Way to go,
On the
man.
on the
Building that
upswing.
social capital back up.
Let's
He's
go.
like net positive.
Yeah. On the Durin tribe, Nori is impressing the rest of the team. So she's almost voted off a couple rounds ago, and now she's in an alliance.
She brought everybody snails.
And there's a new alliance. She might actually, I mean, yes, that
Yeah,
is a
I mean,
survivor thing. That is a
it's not
it's a
it's not a bad
Nori,
option.
it's a Nori thing and a survivor thing. It's like
Yeah,
perfect crossover connection
just
there.
little doop.
Congratulations. Um, so a Durin tribe alliance has formed. Balin, Gimli, Galadriel, and Eleanor. I love this alliance. Who is left out is the only thing. Um, Eowyn and Arondir. I hate that for Arondir, but I like this alliance. You have 2 dwarves.
Yeah,
And you have the connection of Galadriel and Nori. They haven't met yet, but I'm sure they
and
will.
a hidden immunity idol in there.
And oh no, it's got he played it. Remember that's
Oh
why
yeah,
Durin's go,
yeah.
that's why
Gosh.
Durin's going.
Yep.
And then Nori is just exhausted and pressing the rest of the team, but she's not going to give up. So, all right, it's time to
That's
vote.
so Nori.
Oh wait,
That's
what?
so her.
Hang on. Why is did I skip the? Oh, they're both going to tribal council. There was no
Whoa.
immunity challenge. It just didn't say that. Okay, so there was no immunity challenge. So both tribes are voting somebody off here. If I had to guess who would get voted off of the Baron tribe here, I would say maybe Toriel. That's
I
like
don't
her
know.
only
I mean,
connection is Legolas and maybe Orwyn. Or it could be Bronwyn, I guess.
yeah, I mean, I feel like Thorin might also be a target because
He
he's not
could
really
be.
doing much.
Yeah, him and Aragorn did have a connection, but other than that, he hasn't done anything.
Yeah,
So it
and
could be
then
Thorin.
yeah, Boromir's still like he had that major meltdown.
I will be surprised if it's any of the 5 from the Lord of the Rings trilogy there,
Yeah,
Arwen, Aragorn, Frodo, especially those 3, and then Legolas and Boromir. I think they're doing good enough in the challenges, and Boromir just was impressing the team. So I think it's
yeah.
probably Thorin or I'm gonna say Thorin or Toriel. I don't know. We'll see. All right. First vote is for Bronwyn, though. Second vote is Legolas. Uh-oh. Third vote
Man.
is Legolas. Oh no. Fourth
Oh
vote,
boy.
Bronwyn. So it's 2-2, Legolas and Bronwyn. So far I'm totally wrong. Fifth vote, Legolas. Uh-oh. Sixth vote, Bronwyn. So it's 3-3 with 3 votes left. Legolas is again the vote. Bronwyn is the next vote. So it's
Oh
four to
boy. Here
four
we
with
go. One
one
vote
vote
left.
left. Maybe they're just seeing Legolas as too big of a threat. And they're just like, well, we
Maybe.
don't really need him. We're kicking butt in the challenges. He's a huge threat, you know? All right. Let's see. The next person voted off. Sixth person voted off of Survivor Lord of the Rings. Bronwyn. Okay, so Legolas
There we
survives by the
go.
skin of his teeth.
No amount of
Um,
Alfrin seeds are gonna soothe that burn.
that's that's good. Uh,
Thank you. Thank you.
so
I've been holding that one in
waiting for the right moment.
since I saw that she was in this game.
Yes. So the group of people that voted off Legolas or tried to was actually Aragorn and Arwen with Bronwyn Oh, they were in alliance though, right? It was the three of them
Yeah,
with the three of them. I don't remember who else was in that alliance. It was back from like the towards the beginning of the game, the first swap.
yeah.
Um, Disa voted for Bronwyn. So the alliance was basically the group that voted for Legolas that could be on the outs now. Aragorn, Arwen, Frodo. There's just those three with Bronwyn. So it'd be interesting to see if they can kind of find a way back in, because if the other group stays strong, then they're on the outs. But they also might not lose any challenges the rest of the way. So we'll see. All right. So the next tribal council, the Baron tribe gets to kidnap someone from the Durin tribe, and they cannot be voted for, and they kidnap
Holy
Galadriel.
mackerel.
So Galadriel is immune from the vote. So down to five people voting: Arondir, Balin, Eleanor, Nori, Eowyn, and then Gimli is the fifth there. So only 5% vote could be a tie. I guess 2-2-1 tie, but probably won't be a tie here. Let's see. First vote, Arondir. Okay, interesting. Second vote,
Wait,
Eowyn.
what if Arondir and Bronwyn get voted out
Back to
back to
back,
back?
same episode.
Yeah,
That's poetry. Okay.
that
Uh,
poetry in motion, man.
Next is Eowyn, 2 to Eowyn, 1 to Arondir. Fourth vote, Arondir is 2-2. All right, last vote, and the seventh person voted off of Survivor Lord of the Rings is Arondir. We get our poetry. I hate that for him because I like Arondir a lot, but that's poetic.
Hey, David,
It's
guess
Romeo
what?
and Juliet.
Guess what?
What?
No amount of Alfred seeds can soothe that burn.
Man, only like Spencer is gonna get that right. No,
Right? It's
I
so
mean,
great.
it's good. It's good. It's good. Okay. So looks like Arondir and Nori were working together, and that's basically it. I wonder if Galadriel had been there. Maybe, I mean, I think if Galadriel was there, it probably would have been even more lopsided because she's not going to vote for Eowyn. So,
Yeah, not a bit.
okay, episode 7, we are down to 4 people in the Durin tribe because they kidnapped uh Galadriel. Now, I'm assuming we might have a tribe swap or something. I don't know. Maybe not. So they just got an extra person to replace Legolas, and it's
That's so
Galad and it's
terrible. What
and
on
it's and
earth?
it's Galadriel, who's not bad at challenges. I'll tell you that.
Nope.
Okay, so
Not to
checking in
mention
on
she's like a super OP wizard lady.
yeah, checking in on the tribes. Nothing new with the alliances, it looks like, and then in the Durin tribe again, nothing new of the with the alliances. So reward challenge staggeringly is won by the Baron tribe, of course. They win potatoes and peanut butter. What a combination! Um, I'm hoping they eat them separately. But
You hope.
I mean, we'll see. And then okay, now that's so weird. Now Galadriel goes back to the Durin tribe. Okay, so and they send Eowyn to Exile Island. I'm curious if there will be an idol there now that Balin has played the idol. Let's see. It is there, and Eowyn finds it. So Eowyn
Ooh,
has an idol. Galadriel's
interesting.
Galadriel goes back to the Durin tribe. Could be really bad for who voted for Eowyn. I think it was it Nori, and I don't remember now. Um, it was Nori and I think it was Nori. Yeah, it was just Nori and Arondir. So it could be bad for Nori if if they lose. Well, sorry, if they lose. Come on now, they're gonna lose. Um, yeah, they lose. Even getting Galadriel back is not enough to stop Aragorn,
Oh
Legolas,
man.
Boromir, Frodo, Arwen, Toriel. Like, come on, Thorin, Disa. Like, come on. Okay.
Sorry.
Aragorn and Frodo find something in common, which they're already in an alliance, so I'm not sure why that's important, but okay. If Balin and Gimli find something in common, it's probably that they're family. Um,
Yeah, that little detail.
and Galadriel is still impressing the team, as always. So let's see. We only have 5 people voting. It's got to be Eleanor, right? Nori. It's just
Yeah,
it just
right.
has to be, I think. Okay. First vote is for Nori. Makes sense. Second vote is for Eowyn. That's probably Nori's vote. Again, she just hates Eowyn. Third vote is for Eowyn. So someone joined her. Uh-oh. 2 votes left. 2 for Eowyn. Next vote, Eowyn was voted off, but she has the idol. So everyone voted for Eowyn except for Eowyn, obviously. She then plays the idol, and
And Nori
Nori goes
goes
home
home.
on a
Man,
tribe of 5. Nori got 1 vote, and she's voted off.
man, what a wild time.
That's crazy. This is a crazy season. This is a crazy
Gimli's
season.
still like that soup was awful.
Yeah,
That was
she's
so bad.
finally like, you need to
It
go. You
doesn't it
need to
didn't
go.
matter if it was warm. It was just terrible.
All right, we're starting the next episode with a twist. The episode 8. This is they're given a chance to mutiny, and they can leave their tribe and go to a different tribe. And nobody leaves the Baron tribe because they're winning everything. But Eowyn, who was just voted off almost, leaves the Durin tribe and goes to the Baron tribe, which I'm guessing means it's 3-9. Yeah.
Wow.
So Galadriel, Gimli, and Balin are in deep trouble.
So how are we not at a swap at this point? Like
I
that's the
don't know.
dumbest thing in the world.
I don't know. In the early seasons, they did often go down to really small tribes at different times. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
And this is Cook Island, so it's very
It's
early.
pretty early. I think this is like season like 13 or something like that.
Yeah.
So like 2006 or 7. Okay, so nothing new happening with the alliances, nothing new happening in either tribe. And there's a reward challenge. The Durin tribe actually wins the reward. So they break the streak. They win a challenge. It's just a reward challenge, but they do win it. And they win a trip, and they have some pastries, muffins, that kind of stuff, and coffee, and they get letters from
Salted
home.
pork.
What was that?
Salted pork.
Salted pork, hopefully.
Salted pork.
Um,
They're all
and
salted
then
pork.
they, they choose Arwen to go to exile, and I would assume the idol will be there. It was hidden, and she did not find it. So, um, we'll see if that gets found later. But for now, she did not find it, and let's see if they can keep the streak going and beat the Baron tribe in the immunity challenge. And they do. They win an immunity challenge. What are the odds that the Baron tribe threw the challenge? What are the odds?
I feel like you got to at this
What
point,
if
right?
Eowyn like leaves them and then they're like, let's vote her off. Let's lose on
Why
purpose.
not?
Let's lose
Why
on
not?
purpose. Vote off Eowyn. Okay, let's see what happens. So we're checking with the tribes. Terry has a huge meltdown and quits the game.
Whoa.
Huh? I mean, they
She
voted off Legolas a couple rounds ago, but that was a while ago.
gosh, that's so shocking.
She just quits the game. She's like, I know we're like basically just a little over halfway done, but I'm gonna quit.
Yep. She's
Oh,
like,
okay.
I don't want to go to Ponderosa. No,
Well,
thank you.
I'm assuming that they won't have to go to tribal council now. Let's see. Tribal council is not going to happen. So
Oh
so the
man.
I mean, the Baron tribe did lose Terry, who's
Yeah.
she is an asset, and probably better than Eowyn, who they would have probably voted off here.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
Eowyn has like 9 lives in this game.
Yep.
Um, so
Keeps going to the House of Healing.
yeah, yeah. And of course we have Eowyn and Arwen on the tribe with Aragorn now. Just just awkward and
Yep.
cringe.
Just real.
So, before we get to the reward challenge, anything new happening with the tribes? Nothing new is happening with the tribes. So, reward challenge, Baron gets back into the winning side of things, winning the reward challenge, and they send Gimli to exile. Let's see if he can find the idol. He does not find the idol. Unlike his family member Balin, he could not find the idol.
They put it up in a tree, and it was just, like he saw
Like,
it. It was just too high.
can't get up there.
They didn't give him an axe.
Yeah. No. Yeah, they took the axe.
Yeah.
Like when he went in to go see Theoden.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so immunity challenge. Let's see if they lose this immunity challenge, Gimli's gonna really be mad that he didn't find the idol. I mean, he could be safe. I don't know, but it's only a 3-person tribe, so they lose. Yeah, Baron wins the immunity challenge again. So that means the team of 3 is going to tribal council.
Boom.
Eowyn and Thorin bond, which is bizarre, just to say the least.
Well, like, there's no one else to bond with, pretty much.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
nothing happens in the Durin tribe. So okay. We have two tribal councils on here. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but on the list for the episode, there's two here.
Ooh, that's odd.
So first of all, we have the Durin tribe of three going to tribal council. So this
Hmm.
is gonna be tight. So there's no idols, no advantages, just three players, three votes. Balin and Gimli are here together. I don't know why they wouldn't vote off Galadriel here, but
It'd be insane if they didn't.
we'll see. Okay, so Galadriel gets the first vote, and Balin gets the second vote. And then that means the third vote is our eighth or ninth person voted off. Ninth person voted off. And the second
Yeah.
member of the jury, I didn't catch that. The last person was also on the jury, which would have been Terry, I guess. Is she on the
Yeah, because she just quit.
but if you quit, are you on the jury?
We're gonna find out.
Okay, we'll see. I'm not sure actually. And it is Balin. What happened?
Whoa.
So Gimli turned on his family. That's the only
His
answer.
literal cousin.
So
Well, you know what they say in the forest of Lothlorien, there's an evil she-elf that
I say
she
Balin does
yeah,
love him some Galadriel.
and she can turn a even the strongest of dwarves with just a bit of her spoken word, and that's the only thing that could happen. Or she's like, hey Gimli, I'll give you three of my hairs.
Yeah, I'll give you four hairs.
I'll give you four of my hairs if we vote off your cousin Balin.
Okay, so they are voting again. I don't know
What?
why. I don't know why, but they're voting again,
But there's
and
only
it's
two
just
of
two of
them.
them. So
Yeah,
I'm
so
assuming
what's this?
I'm assuming it means they're gonna draw rocks, but they're gonna vote because this simulation is broken. So Gimli gets a vote, and Galadriel gets a vote, obviously, because they can't vote for themselves, and then they're gonna draw rocks. I'm assuming, and yeah, so rocks are gonna be drawn, and we're gonna lose one of these players. We're gonna lose either Gimli or Galadriel from a rock
This is
draw.
so dumb. What
That's
what
very dumb.
yeah, what on earth is this simulation?
Oh boy, and it is Galadriel. Holy cow.
I feel like we found
Wow.
found a break in the matrix here.
Yeah, I've had a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Well, I would assume that they just couldn't fathom that you would need a tribe swap with how many players were on. It was 9-9, and now
Yeah.
it's 8-1.
It's so shocking.
And the one that they lost, oh no, they lost two.
Yeah.
They lost two because they lost one. They had to go. They had to vote once where there was no immunity challenge, and they did lose one challenge. I'm not sure why it was. It ended up being, um, I think it ended up being 8-1. So
Well,
it
if I
ended up
had to
being
choose
eight to
between
one.
the two, I really wanted Gimli to win, like to tough it
Yeah,
out in that
oh,
group. So
it's 8-1 because Aowen switched. So
yeah.
really, it's 7-2, but still, it was 9-9, and now it's 7-2. That's nuts. Okay, and now we're at the merge. Thank God. That's so bizarre. So now we have the Tolkien tribe at the merge, even though I don't think Tolkien created Disa. Everyone else that made it to the merge was created by Tolkien. So um cool. We have again just a just to recap who's here.
Yeah.
This is a really good group, I will say. I could do without Thorin, that's just my personal preference. And
Oh
AO
man, I
and
love Thorin.
I know you do, but
Yeah.
and Aowen I can take her or leave her as well. But everybody else I'm actually pretty excited about. So the merge, the final nine, you have Aragorn, Arwen, Boromir, Disa, Aowen, Frodo, Gimli, Legolas, and Thorin. It's a pretty exciting group. I think my money's on Aragorn. Like
Yeah.
he's been making
Oh
connections
man.
left and right. He might get seen as too big of a threat and get voted off early, but he seems to be making connections left and right. So
I don't know though if Gimli can make it to final three.
he has a great
He
case.
Yeah, because he's like, I survived.
Every
I
you don't know
survived.
what I've seen.
So much
Oh,
blood.
so alliances, you still have the Aowen and Aragorn alliance, which is hilarious. You still have the family alliance of Aragorn, Arwen, and Frodo. I'm just gonna call that the family. This is the family. You have mom and
Hey,
dad,
I
Aragorn and
continue
Arwen.
to forget that Frodo is even in this.
And hey, can't it's this Frodo Baggins we're talking about.
Just like Sauron, I didn't even see it coming. Didn't even see him coming.
What? Okay, first immunity challenge. Aragorn wins immunity. They had to hang on a pole for as long as possible, and they had to use some grooves in the pole.
Definitely seemed like that was a elf game to win right there.
Like, well, maybe Legolas, but he's not here. So,
That's true.
okay. So, anything happening? Aragorn is impressing the team still. So that's what I'm saying. He keeps impressing the team and making alliances and winning stuff. I'm just like, why not? He's gonna keep winning. Frodo and Thorin bond. They got in a fight like 5 rounds ago, but now they're now they're bonding. And we have a new alliance. We have the BFFs alliance.
Yay!
Gimli and Legolas. Oh no, Legolas is in the game. I forgot.
Yeah,
He almost got voted off, but he did not get voted off. I forgot.
it's just the two
Oh,
PTSD war veterans that
oh.
that don't know.
I want the final five to be Aragorn, Frodo, and Arwen, and then Legolas and Gimli. That's
Yeah,
the
it's
final
gonna be
five.
so great.
It's gonna be the BFFs versus the family.
Yeah.
All right, so first tribal council of the merge. You can't vote for Aragorn. I don't think there's any idols, so we're gonna go right to the vote. And the first vote is for Boromir. Uh-oh. Second vote,
Oh no.
Boromir. Third vote, Eowyn. Hey. Fourth vote, Boromir. Uh-oh.
Oh
Fifth
no.
vote, Thorin. So this before we can move on, it's 3-1 with 4 votes left. So there's plenty of votes left for either Eowyn or Thorin or a brand new fourth person to get voted off. There's 9 votes. So it's 3-1 with 4 votes left. The sixth vote, Eowyn, three to
Okay.
two, three to
Here we
two to
go.
one.
Here we go.
Thorin, 3-2 with 2 votes left. Thorin again. Okay, so it's 3 to
Three to
2 with
one. Oh, to
one.
two. Yeah.
So it's 3 votes for Boromir, 3 for Thorin, 2 for Eowyn, 1 vote left. If this is for Eowyn, we have a 3-3-3 tie,
Oh
which
my
will
gosh.
just make my whole day. All right, the ninth vote is for a person to be voted off. So it's Boromir or Thorin. The 11th person voted off, fourth member of the jury
They're just like,
is,
who is John's two favorite guys that you could just take out
yeah,
in this group right now?
the
And it's
dwarves are
these
taking it.
two.
Yeah, yeah.
They're
As
just
well,
taking a
the
beating.
hobbits are all gone except for one, right?
Yeah.
And the dwarves, you still have Gimli and Disa and Thorin. So you still have three. The halflings are just they got brutalized because they were so bad at the challenges. All right. The 11th person voted off is Boromir. Oh, that's brutal.
Oh man.
That's brutal. I hate that. Okay, let's see what the group
Poor
was. So it
Sean
was
Bain.
Arwen and so I think they split the vote, but
Yeah, they did.
they didn't tell Boromir. So they're like,
Funny how
oh
that
yeah. So
works.
well, I mean, they just tell Boromir, yeah, we're voting for Thor.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. And then they actually vote on both of them.
Yeah.
And the one Gimli just freaking hates Eowyn.
Hey, but he got Legolas in on it too.
I know. So
Like that
Legolas
stew
and
was so
Gimli.
bad.
So that means the group that won this vote, quote unquote, won the vote is Thorin, Eowyn, Disa, and Aragorn. But the fact that Arwen and Frodo voted for Thorin makes me think that they're all still together. So I
Yeah.
think the real losers here are actually probably, unfortunately, maybe Legolas and Gimli, unless they were just told like maybe that was a third vote, like maybe that was a
Yeah.
third. So like I still think that
Just in case.
yeah, that was like the backup. So like if some reason someone didn't do what they said they were gonna do, you have 2 votes on Aowen just in case something crazy happens. Um, I would if I'm Thorin, I would still be very worried though.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so final 8. Anything new happening? Nothing new happening. We still have the side piece alliance.
Did that get stronger? Did
I
that
think
move
they're
from a strength of 8 to 9?
I think they might have all gotten stronger over the course of the last few episodes. I haven't no, I
Man.
haven't been watching the strength of the alliances. So you have Aragorn and Eowyn, the side piece alliance. Then you have the family alliance with mom, dad, and son, Aragorn, Arwen, and Frodo. And then you have the BFFs alliance of Gimli and Legolas, and they're all very
Team
strong
salted
alliances.
pork.
Yeah, yeah. And then we have an auction. So Eowyn wins a hot dog, fries, and a cold beer.
There we go.
Frodo wins a bubble bath and a I can't.
If
Frodo wins
there's
a bubble
anything
bath
that he
and a piece of
needs,
cake.
it's a bubble bath and a piece of cake to just
And
relax
now,
for a bit.
Thorin wins the ability to send someone to exile and take their money, which is big for
Oh
him.
boy.
He sends Gimli out. Yikes, bro. Sends Gimli. Gimli goes to exile where he could find the idol though. He couldn't find it
Yeah.
last time, so it was too high up. But maybe he can get a ladder this
Because
time.
it was too high.
He
Where's
gets
the
it.
ladder?
They gave him a box.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aowen wins bottomless soft serve ice cream that she can eat until the end of the auction. Holy cow, she's gonna
That
throw
would
up.
literally kill me.
Yeah, it would literally kill you.
I would be dying in
You
oh
would quit the
man.
game.
Yeah, I would quit the
No,
game.
you'd be medically evacuated.
Yeah, that would be me eating too much steak. And
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Arwen and Aragorn split their money to win a pepperoni pizza. Oh, you get a little pizza date. Um,
oh,
Thorin wins a sea cucumber.
that's so gross.
Some of these are covered items, so you're just bidding on it blindly, and you're not
Yeah.
sure what you're gonna get. So he didn't know what he was gonna get. You got a sea cucumber. Aragorn, that's Disa. Sorry, Disa gets a toothbrush, toothpaste, and mouthwash. And that's it. That's the end of the auction, and we have Gimli on exile, and unfortunately, he still cannot reach the coveted idol.
It's just so high, guys. Just so
Oh my
high.
gosh, Aragorn wins the immunity challenge again.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna
Um,
be a reoccurring thing.
this guy's a beast. Um, Disa joins the BFFs alliance. I like
Hey,
that.
there we go.
Okay, interesting. So now we have two alliances of three, with Aragorn, with the family alliance, Aragorn, Aragorn, Arwen, and Frodo, and then we have the BFFs alliance which now has Disa. So we have two groups of three, and then we have the two on their own, which are Thorin and Eowyn. Eowyn is with Aragorn though, so Aragorn will probably try to protect her, which means Thorin is probably done here, right?
Yeah, he's got it. I
If
mean, it's
Disa
got to be
joins that
close,
group,
right?
the only reason why Thorin wouldn't be voted off here is if they wanted to take a shot at the other group of three, right?
Yeah,
If Gimli, Legolas, and Disa want to try to vote off Arwen or Frodo, or if Aragorn, Frodo, and Arwen want to Frodo and Arwen want to vote off Legolas, Gimli, or Disa, they need to use Eowyn and Thorin to do that. So I can see them voting off.
yeah, that's the play
I
you
can
got to
see them,
make.
yeah, using them like pawns. So,
Yeah.
first vote is for Gimli. So that could be what's happening. Let's see. I I hate to have Gimli go here.
Oh no,
Second vote,
no.
Arwen. So it's happening. It's happening. They used
Yeah.
Thorin and Eowyn as pawns in their bigger game here. Third vote is Gimli. Fourth vote, Arwen. So it's 2-2. Four votes left. Fifth vote, Gimli. Sixth vote, Gimli. Uh-oh. Four
Not
to
my
two.
boy.
Two
Not my
votes left.
boy.
And that's it. It was wow. It Arwen only
Oh
got
man.
two. So that means someone left. Someone didn't. So either Disa or Legolas did not vote with Gimli. One or the other.
Wow.
Let's find out here. Gimli's gone. I hate that. Yeah, Disa voted for Gimli. She joined the
Man.
alliance and then immediately backstabbed.
Wow.
Yeah, it was just the BFFs. They're just too
Yeah.
close. They're just too
Yep.
close. So one of the BFFs is that was a very fun but short-lived alliance. So
Yeah.
that's sad,
It was
unfortunate.
canonical.
It's true. Okay, group of seven. Final seven. We have Aragorn, Arwen, Disa, Eowyn, Frodo, Legolas, and Thorin. Um, let's get into the tribes. Nothing seems to have changed. Disa is still with Legolas, which is funny because she just backstabbed Legolas. But she's still in the alliance. It is only a strength of 6 is part of why didn't last. So reward challenge, we have Thorin winning the reward challenge, and he can share it with two people. And again, Aragorn just keeps winning stuff. He chooses Aragorn and then Disa. That's interesting. So he's kind of choosing two
Yeah.
people he's choosing one from each side, right? Disa from the Legolas, the BFF alliance, and then he chose Aragorn from the family alliance.
Yeah.
And then he gets to send a player to exile where I believe there's an idol. He sends Legolas, and
Hopefully.
Legolas does not find it. So he's not tall enough to find it either.
Well, the elves they're a little short too, so
but Legolas wins immunity when he probably needed it the most. He said he's needed it this entire time.
and Flotsam and Jetsam?
That was the yeah. We need to go back to that. That was the name. That's the name of a chapter in the Two Towers, I think. It's the name of this
Yeah.
challenge where they have to swim onto a pontoon boat to cross over a group of canoes, balance beams, pontoons. So they're basically running an obstacle course on the water, and they jump into the water and swim. So it's like a swimming slash water obstacle course, and they have to untie stuff and um use like build poles out of all this stuff to retrieve rings. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like Disa joined. Oh, there's a whole new alliance here. Hang on. There's a whole new alliance here.
Oh boy, yeah, there is.
Arwen, Disa, Frodo, and Legolas, which means Thorin and Aragorn are on the outside of that. Now, it's only a strength of 6, so it is definitely not going to outweigh the stronger alliances,
Yeah.
which I think just means that Thorin might be in big trouble here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and vote. We know Legolas has the idol. Oh no, he has the immunity necklace, not the idol, so he cannot receive any votes. So I think probably Thorin here. Let's see. First vote, Disa. Second vote, Thorin. Okay, so 1-1, 5 votes left. Third vote, Eowyn. Okay, so it's 1-1
Oh,
with
here we
4 votes
go.
left. This is weird. Eowyn, 2-1 with 3 votes left. Eowyn, 3-1 with 2 votes left. And
This is
it's
wild.
Thorin, 2-3 to. So this last vote has to be for Thorin, then, right? The last one, yeah, it was. Okay, so it's 3-3 to 1. 3 for Eowyn, 3 for Thorin, 1 for Disa. So there's going to be a tie vote. The person that voted for Disa is going to re-vote, and so will everybody else, but not Thorin and Eowyn. So,
Come on, Thorin. I
five
believe in you,
votes.
buddy.
5 votes. First vote, Eowyn. Second vote, Thorin. Third vote, Eowyn. Fourth vote, Thorin. Okay, so it's 2-2 with 1 vote left. And the 13th person voted off of Survivor Lord of the Rings, and the 6th member of the jury is Thorin. Could not make it.
No,
Could
buddy.
not make it out. Let's see what happened here. So Aragorn actually voted for Disa, and then when he on the revote, he of course voted for Thorin because he's not going to vote for
Yeah, he's not
Eowyn.
gonna vote for Eowyn. That
So
dragon sickness, man, it got him real bad.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, it makes sense here. Legolas,
he just
Thorin,
dug too
and
greedily into his alliances.
yeah, this group of Disa, Thorin, and Legolas makes sense, but you just couldn't get a fourth person is the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are in our next to last episode here with our final 6. So, we have our alliances. Everything is the same here. Nothing seems to have changed in terms of strength of the alliances or the people in the alliances. So we have a reward challenge where they have groups of 3. So 2 groups of 3, and a group of 3 that wins. The reward is Aragorn, Legolas, and Frodo. Legolas has lost like one thing the entire game, I feel like, but
Again, I continue to forget that Frodo is in this game. It's like the fourth time, I'm like, oh, I forgot that he was here.
Interesting enough, they choose Disa, not Thorin, to go to exile. I wonder if they
Well,
want her to
well
get the
Thorin can't go
idol.
to exile because he just got voted out.
No, 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 that's not. Yeah, that's not who I meant.
Oh,
Who did I mean then? Oh, yeah, they wouldn't put Eowyn there. So I guess,
yeah, that's true.
I guess it would have had to have been Disa. But if she finds the idol though, then well, okay, she didn't find the idol. So,
There
so
we go.
immunity challenge. The winner is Aragorn. Oh my
Of
gosh.
course. Cannonball run.
Cannonball Run. Puzzle pieces and balance beams. So, Aragorn wins immunity. He cannot be voted for. Nothing changes. So our final 6 vote is going to go ahead and happen. You cannot vote for Aragorn, but the other 5 are up for grabs. First vote is for Eowyn. She's received 1,000 votes, so
Yeah.
not surprising. Second vote is Eowyn. Third vote, Legolas. I think this is Legolas's time right here. Fourth
Yeah.
vote, Eowyn. Maybe not. 3-1 with 2 votes
Oh,
left. Fourth vote, Legolas.
she's like, my name's
All
Aowen.
right, that's
I
the
am eternal.
fifth vote. And this
Uh,
last vote is
nope.
for
There she
Eowyn.
went.
4-2. Eowyn goes out. So I'm assuming it was Disa and Eowyn that voted together. No, Aragorn voted
What?
with Eowyn.
Well, yeah, he had an alliance with Aowen as
His side
well.
piece alliance.
Yeah, the
But
side
like,
piece alliance.
but Aragorn, you got to stick with the family. Come on, man. Come on, man. Be faithful to Arwen and your son Frodo.
Be a good husband.
All right. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. We only have the finale left, so we won't have a long segment at the end of this podcast here, but we're going to go ahead and take a break before the finale. We'll come back to finish our final five and have our winner crowned. Final five are Aragorn, Arwen, Frodo, Disa, and Legolas. My hope and dream for the family to make it to the end together is alive. We'll see what happens after the quick break. And welcome back. All right, so finale, part one, final five. Again, to recap, we have Aragorn, Arwen, Disa, Frodo, and Legolas left. It's a good group. I like it. I mean, I know you'd probably like to see Boromir and
Yeah.
Gimli here, more than just one dwarf in this,
Yeah.
but a lot of main
I'll
characters,
take it. I'll take it.
a lot of big characters here.
Yeah.
Checking in on the alliances, we still have the family alliance of Dad, Aragorn, Mom, Arwen, son, Frodo Baggins, and then we have the BFF alliance, and it's not very much like BFFs anymore with Gimli gone, but
Yeah.
Legolas, and then which is that's the most random alliance. And then you have an alliance without Aragorn of, of Disa, Frodo, Legolas, and Arwen. It would be a big move for Arwen or Frodo to vote off Aragorn here. Um,
Supplant him.
the
Yeah.
problem is then you go into the finale, final four of 2-2, right? You have Legolas and Disa versus Arwen and Frodo. It's kind of a crapshoot from there.
Yeah.
Aragorn's your number to help get you one more round, and then maybe you put him off after that. I don't know. But the immunity challenge could make it so that it doesn't even matter. So, but Legolas wins immunity, so they could
There
vote
we
off
go. It's a
Aragorn
chance. If they're smart, they'll do it.
if they're smart. Yeah, we see Disa and Frodo bond, and Frodo and Legolas bond.
Oh
Um,
boy, this could be our
this
chance.
could be big. Let's go to tribal council. Legolas cannot be voted for, but other than that, everyone else is fair game. No idols in the game. The first vote is for Disa, though. Second vote is for Disa. Uh-oh. Third vote is for Aragorn.
Here
So
we
it's
go.
2-1
Is
with
this
two
it?
votes left. This
Is
could
this
be it.
it?
Disa, nope.
Oh
Disa got
man.
all the votes except
That's
for,
a dumb move.
yeah.
She all but
Well,
hers.
the problem is, I think that if they vote off Aragorn here, it's 2-2, and then they
Yeah.
is Arwen or Frodo going to beat Legolas in a challenge? Like,
No.
no. So then Legolas just wins the whole game probably. Like, so yeah, they're kind of. It's almost like it's too late now to stop.
Yeah.
It feels like Aragorn or Legolas, probably one of them, will be in the end, based off of their challenge performances. Well, I don't know if they'll win off of that, but that they'll
Old
get to the end
Strider,
of
man. He's gonna do it.
it. So we have the family, and then we have whatever you want to call this hodgepodge. So it's
So
basically they just have
yeah.
this is the new daddy alliance.
Yeah, new dad.
The new dad is Legolas
Which is
instead of
ironic
Aragorn.
considering Frodo doesn't even acknowledge Legolas actually exists
Yeah, he doesn't even say his name.
ever.
And Aragorn wins immunity.
Yeah, of course he
It's
does.
all turning up Aragorn. Yeah, he gets the girl, he gets the
I
kingdom, he
am
gets the
invincible.
crown. He gets everything. Okay, Legolas does leave the new dad alliance, and they probably said, "Hey, buddy, we're gonna vote you out." Okay,
It, it's just not. Man, you called it though.
the family going to the
Yeah,
end.
you called the family alliance all
Let's
the
see.
way.
Let's see. Okay, first vote. And you can't vote for Aragorn. And the first vote is for Legolas. Second vote is for Legolas. Third vote is for Arwen. And the fourth vote, yep, Legolas.
Legolas. Yep.
16th person voted off, ninth
The
member of the
family.
jury. Um, and we are that's the
It-
end. Fourth
yeah,
place.
I
That's a
mean,
good
we
spot.
really even need to look at the jury. I mean, we know who won.
I mean, unless there's like a social dynamic that we're not aware
Yeah,
of, because the simulations oftentimes they calculate that kind of stuff, but if you don't keep track of like who was making alliances, who was making
yeah,
moves, who was making connections, who was impressing people, it can be hard to remember. But Aragorn was constantly doing that stuff as well. I
yeah.
would I would be surprised if he lost, but I've seen crazy things happen in these simulations. So, our final three again: Aragorn, Arwen, and Frodo, the family alliance, and then we have the jury, from the original Durin tribe, or yeah, Durin tribe. You have Disa and Balin. From the Elrond tribe, you have uh Galadriel, Toriel, and Legolas. I missed Thorin. You also have Thorin from the
Not a single
Durin tribe.
hobbit on the jury.
No, and then you have just we have Boromir and Eowyn from the Baron tribe. So two humans, three dwarves, and three elves. Going up against one hobbit, one elf, and one man as their final three. So one of each of the one of three of the final four, one of three of the four options. The dwarves, although there's no hobbits in the jury, there's a hobbit in the final three, and there's no dwarves in the final three. So, um, okay, so we're gonna get our final tribal council. We're gonna have our winner. This is the votes for the winner. First vote is for Arwen. Second vote for Aragorn, and the third vote for Frodo. So one to one
Wow.
to
Here
one
we go.
with 5 votes left. So everyone got a vote. That's good.
Yep. You're
And
on the
the
board.
fourth vote goes to Arwen, 4 votes left. Next is Aragorn, 3 votes left. 2 for Aragorn, 2 for Arwen. This is the sixth vote is for Aragorn. And the seventh vote also for Aragorn. And that means he wins. He gets the
Yep.
eighth vote as well. 6-2-1. No surprise. Congratulations, Aragorn, on the totally fake $1 million prize.
Way to go, Strider. You
Hey,
are now crowned the High King of Gondor.
yeah, he is the king in
The king has
Gondor,
returned.
and he is the king of Survivor apparently as
Yep.
well.
Exactly.
Balin voted for Frodo. That's nice. That's
Yep.
interesting. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that
Seems
makes
random,
sense. He
but
has this real kindred thing with
with
his
Bilbo, yeah,
with his uncle.
yeah. Disa voted for Arwen, which makes sense, and so did Galadriel. Those two votes make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And of course, Eowyn voted for Aragorn.
Yep. Boromir.
Boromir said,
Yep.
I would have followed you, my brother, my captain, my Survivor champion."
I would have
Um,
called you my king.
yeah. And then Gimli and Legolas, the BFFs, they respect the
Yep.
gameplay and the beating them. And
Yep.
Terry and Thorin, they could have voted. I wouldn't have been shocked if Terry had voted for Arwen, but both voting for Aragorn there. And Thorin, I think, makes a lot of sense voting for
Oh yeah.
Aragorn. We do know that Thorin and Aragorn did have a bond at one point in the game. Just they didn't ever have an alliance, so it didn't ever work out.
Never made it strong enough.
It didn't help Aragorn, but it did. It didn't help Thorin. I'm sorry, but it did help Aragorn. So let's look at some. The fan favorite award goes to the
Shocking right there.
obvious fan favorite Bronwyn. I mean, I like Bronwyn just as much as the next guy, but like fan favorite, not like Gimli
She
or
was healing people after the games. She was really kind.
All right, so Aragorn, 6 votes as the winner. Here's the placement of all of the players.
Poor Sam.
Sam going out first really does hurt. That one stings.
Yeah.
That one stings. And Durin going out that early also stings. Other than that, though, I wasn't really that worried about anyone else that we lost except for Sam and Durin in the first 8 or first 10 votes. It would have been nice to have Galadriel in the end game,
Yeah.
instead of like Thorin maybe or Eowyn. I don't know, but having her be 10th is not bad either. So I mean, this is overall pretty good. I mean, again, like I said, having Sam be there that stinks, but okay. So Aragorn had 5 challenge wins. He had 4 immunity wins. He had
Man.
1 reward win. He was named most strategic by the team by the players. Second being Disa, and third being Galadriel. Eowyn received 23 votes.
Good Lord. That is insane.
And Aragorn only received 1. And it was
Wow.
from the vote where Gimli got voted. Or was it Gimli or was it Disa? It was one of the last couple. It was
Disa.
the vote where we said, oh, they could turn on Aragorn here, and they didn't. And
Yeah,
Disa,
it was the Disa
did,
one.
but no one else did. So that was at final 5. So he didn't get a single vote until final 5, and he got that 1 vote and never anymore. He didn't get all of the jury votes. He missed 3 of them, but still, 4 votes away from a perfect game is pretty insane.
Yeah.
And he never had an idol, never needed an idol, really. Balin and Eowyn both had idols and played them and prolonged their game by doing so. So, I mean, Eowyn being 23 votes and being what, 6th place?
That is just astounding, honestly.
That's
to get
nuts.
that far.
And Legolas had 9.
Is Nori with 11?
Yeah, 11. She was really early. Legolas had 9 and was 4th. So like
Yeah.
that's pretty good for him. But anyway, that's staggering. That's nuts. Um, okay, well, I mean that's it. That's all of our info here for um this survivor simulation. So thanks for joining us. Thank you, John, for joining as
Yeah.
well.
It's good to be
Again,
back.
yeah. So we'll probably I know next week should be Jurassic Park 3, the much anticipated
Lovely.
continuation. We
Yes.
also will try to get a Indiana Jones episode maybe the week after that. We'll see how that goes, but that's I mean, I'm currently rewatching those movies um in the anticipation for the fifth one. And we'll probably do one episode over all of them. So that will be also in the upcoming weeks. After that, I really don't have anything else planned except for just keeping watching, continuing watching the JP franchise.
Yeah.
So John will be joining us for either, have we decided yet? Either five or six? I don't think we've
Yeah,
decided yet.
yeah, I really enjoyed five. But I'm pretty sure after we've spoken with Spencer that I'm the only other person that's even watched the sixth one. So
No,
I
Vince watched it, but he also has already been on.
oh, that's true.
Um,
Yeah.
so we'll see.
So
But either way, we'll have you on one
yeah,
of those two. And
I'm,
then
I'm one of the faithful few completionists of the Jurassic Park franchise.
oh well, it happens. But
Yeah.
okay, well, I guess with that we will head out of here and we will see you all next week.
Adios.